Hello and welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway, located in Homestead, Miami, Florida. 15 of the world's best online stock car racing drivers get ready to settle who's going to be the LRN Season 1 Sim Series champion here today on this 1.5 mile multi-groove speedway. Today I'm joined in the booth by my good friend, A-Shock Creative.
Hi.
And another one of my good friends, Fusion Racing.
Hello there.
Maynard leads the standings by 65 points. Second place is Natab, so the points battle can go anywhere after this race. The drivers are about to get ready and fire their engines, but while they are doing that and begin their pacing, A-Shock, Fusion, what do you think we can expect from tonight's race here in the Homestead Miami Speedway?
I think that there's going to be a ton of drama, and not only with the championship, that whole shabacle, but the rivalry between the 13 of A-Shock and the 14 of Dylan Fusion.
Definitely a fun rivalry.
Oh, rivals? Huh? Alright. I expect to see absolute chaos, because we have drivers not only fighting for a championship, it's only two of them. Everybody else has nothing to lose. They are going to go for broke. I expect there to be a lot of contact, a lot of battles. I'm excited to see this championship battle. It is very tight. Llama, give them the rundown of the point situation.
Thank you, Fusion. Alright, so Maynard, like we said, 65 points ahead of the number 4 machine. Now, to lock up, not to win, but to lock it up, so have Maynard have no shot, Natab needs to finish 13 positions ahead of the 3. However, for Maynard to lock it up and make sure Natab has no shot at a season title, he just needs to finish 2 spots ahead of the number 4 through the Geico Restart Zone. Season 1 is almost to an end from Miami. Into turn 1, Mike Graff with the lead. Dylan Fusion in tow. The whole field almost double file apart from those top 2. All the way through. They dive it off of 1 and 2.
Down the back straightaway for the first time of the night. It's the 1 leading over the 14.
Here
now
comes the 99.
Up the 3 right ahead of the 4. Excited to see how this shapes up, but out of turn 4, it's Graff leading lap 1.
You see the 2 truck of Gavin Beers there. He's down there leading the inside, but there's really the battle right now for the lead is pretty much just the 1 truck of Mike Graff and the 14 of Dylan Fusion. And well, you see the 2 of Mike Graff, that inside line's they're trying to do something there, but nothing. It's not really gonna do anything. They can't really do anything right now. They're just stuck.
Oh, and the wall, it's the 11 of Nacho way back in the pack. Most of the field still double file. Those first 3 single file and the back 3 single file. Everyone else looks to be too wide.
Natab kind of falling back to the 3 of Maynard. Will this play a big factor on the championship? It's those small mistakes throughout the season that have brought us to this point.
Whoa, Maynard up into the outside. Whoa! Oh, and around the 17 at the point. Into the field. And around they go. Maynard could have just ruined his championship hopes. If Maynard DNFs, Natab is the automatic champion.
Wow.
If Maynard does not finish this race, Natab is the automatic champion. Caution flag is out. Holy cow! We could have just decided the LRN Sim Series champion right there, right now.
In the first 5 laps.
Huge damage through that 3.
That truck
right
is jumped.
Is caked in.
If Maynard wins,
that was a hard hit there for the 3 of Maynard.
If Maynard DNFs by default, Natab is the champion.
This is insane. Just that small wiggle from the 17 could have just decided it all.
We'll take a look and see exactly what happened for you. Into 3 and 4. The 3 gets up into the wall. Here comes the 17. Pow into the 3. Spins down the racetrack.
He's gonna turn him around.
Pounds the 50 up in the hard hit.
Yeah, he's gonna move up the track.
Natav actually makes contact, but he's gonna save it.
Oh, nowhere to go.
DCS piles in.
Right on board with the 3 machine, just to give you a perspective of how hard he actually took. Ooh!
Nasty.
Just
He's
sniped
on
him out
pit
of the
road.
air.
Will they be able to repair it? Or will Natav win the championship because Maynard could not finish? Even if Maynard technically would have gotten more points by default, if you DNF, you are omitted from championship contention. Natav
I think
with a quick
even
stop.
if Maynard is able to continue, he will be heavily off the pace because of all that damage. They will be able to repair some of it, I believe, and I do think he will be able to continue, but he will not be on pace with the leaders.
The 50 of Yeti Cup Series pulls his truck away. He's going to try and finish this race. And Maynard, they've taken the bumper cover off, but remember, 13 is the magic number of points that Natav needs to lock up the title. But there's a possibility that Maynard can still win this thing.
I think there might
unless
be,
something like that happens, but
if something like that happens to Natav, and then Maynard gets collected, what would happen if both DNF?
It would be,
what would happen if they both DNF?
if they both DNF, it's who finished higher in the race.
No matter what
No matter points, if both drivers DNF, it's who finishes higher. Oh, some guys didn't come to pit road when the pace car. Oh, that's very strange. Half the
It's
field
really gonna
came in,
benefit
and
these
now
guys that were running in the back the whole time.
I know, whole field basically just flip-flopped. All right, guys, you know the tradition. Even on the finale, first caution picks.
No.
Nope. I don't want to jinx anybody, so
I'm gonna go with the 11 of Nacho.
that is, I'm not gonna. Do I have to pick somebody? Because I've been jinxed. I've jinxed everybody that I pick.
By default, you have to.
Oh.
Who is a damaged car that is not in contention for the championship? The boy. I picked the boy.
The boy actually has retired, so he's ineligible.
Dang it. Okay, I can't pick a retired car. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Natav's up to third. Okay.
Yay.
I'm gonna pick 19 car because he's running last of running cars.
All right.
That's a good reason.
And I don't want to jinx anybody. I saw a 19 car.
19 car is definitely gonna win the race. You know, he's had a bad fast truck all day, so.
He was up in the front before they had that weird pit glitch. That's an NR 2003 thing.
Yeah.
And for A-Shock, it's nothing new, but Mr. Fusion, this is the first time you're going to be witnessing double file restarts.
Wait, what? There's going to be double file restarts?
Yes, sir.
Bro is flabbergasted.
How? NR 2003 doesn't allow that. How?
Are you sure about that, though?
How?
The less questions, the better.
Oh, okay. Sure. So Nacho leads.
Let's hope we don't get another incident, because even if Maynard is damaged, if Natav DNFs, Maynard's going to win the title by default.
Which could be possible because Maynard again is damaged. He might be very off the pace. We'll see what happens when.
Here comes the field
Go
double
green here.
filing up.
So Maynard is not 13 positions behind. He would have to finish You have to be 16th right now to be those 13 positions behind the 4 of Natav. He is 8th.
Essentially, Maynard needs to finish last, and Natav needs to win in order for Natav to lock it up. But there's still a possibility that he doesn't lock it up and he wins by 70 points rather than a full 75.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. The championship battle is ever more tight now that we've had that big accident.
07 Fathom's gonna get a great jump off the restart, but here comes the 11 of Nacho down to the inside. Looks like he's gonna clear.
He's gonna make that
he's
inside
gonna clear the 07
work.
Fathom,
Holy
going down,
cow.
coming out of turn 2 and going down the backstretch.
Not even in testing has any single person made the bottom of the racetrack work.
The 2 of them, they're gonna go.
Here comes
Throw it
Natav
down
on the
down
bottom.
on the inside. Natav's gonna make it stick. He looks like just about cleared him. But Nacho gonna get a great run off the high side off the corner. Natav is not letting him have it. Natav is fighting back as hard as he can because he wants this championship. 13 of A-Shock. He's gonna
so bad.
now. He's 13 of A-Shock is now.
Guys, Maynard's in 11th. Maynard just needs to get passed by.
This is going to be very interesting.
Maynard just needs to get passed by 2 more trucks, and if Natav holds on, he could win this. He could lock it up.
Maynard looks like he's about to get passed by the 7 of Jim.
The lowest Natav can finish to win the championship, I believe, is the 3rd position. It's 3rd or 2nd, 2nd or 3rd, depends on if he wins this halfway bonus, which, by the way, is at lap 28.
Okay. The 13 of A-Shock, he's on the inside of the 07 Fathom. He's looking there for 3rd. He's had an absolute abysmal season. Natav's going to take the lead. He's cleared the 11 of Nacho.
In testing, not a single person has made the bottom of the racetrack work, and yet here we are, and everybody's using the bottom of the racetrack to make passes. I mean, this is just wild. As things are right now, Natav's locked up the title if things stay this way.
Looks like it will be that way unless something big happens because...
Here comes Fathom to the outside! Power move up to the outside wall! No contact for anybody. And Natav's trying to pull away. He's got 3/10 on the 11.
Wants to see.
This is the return to dominance we wanted to see.
Down on the inside of the 13 of A-Shock.
We haven't seen this kind of dominance from the 4 since his Kansas win.
Let's not speak too soon. This is still only 12 laps into the race.
Oh, A-Shock way up the track. Big wiggle for the 13.
13 of A-Shock, he's going to fall back to 4th. And Malachi, Malachi's in 3rd, but A-Shock's going to probably, if he can make that outside work, he's going to get a great run off the high side. So is Nacho now. 18 of Malachi Rodriguez, he's now on the inside of the 11 Nacho. He's looking for 2nd now.
Like we said in the intro, this is a multi-groove racetrack. Any lane works.
Now the 18, can he get clear of the 11?
No,
Can't slide in time. The 11 uses that outside lane run down the front straightaway.
Could not quite pull off the slide job.
This is exactly what Natav wants to see. Slowing them down and allowing the single car of Natav away.
Now, the 13 of A-Shock, he is right on the back bumper of the 11. The 2 of them, I feel like, are working together to get away from this 18, so that because of how much of a threat he is right now.
To the bottom he goes. Trying to get by.
He's not going to be able to clear him. A-Shock's going to move down to the bottom along with the 18 of Malachi Rodriguez.
Looking to make it 3 wide.
He's going to try and make it 3 wide now for 2nd place.
Way down on that way low lane. Deep sea diving for the 13. It's not going to pay off.
Down the back
13 now he's riding on the back bumper of the 18. Let's see if he can do anything here.
Gonna go deep sea diving yet again. The 11 up the
finally
track.
Gonna clear the 11 and Nacho. After all those laps of battling hard alongside the 13-11, he's finally gonna clear the 11 Nacho and slide up there into 2nd place. A-Shock now looking down to the inside of the 11 and Nacho. Nacho's gonna get a great run off the corner, off the turn 2. A-Shock gonna settle back into 4th now.
And now Natab under big threat from this 18. Here comes Malachi all over the back bumper of Natab. Trying to come spoil the party. Remember, the lowest Natab can finish if he wants to win this title at the moment is 2nd.
Wow.
That is, if Maynard does not go into the garage and retire the car. If Maynard
side by
goes into
side.
the garage, then Natab champion, because even if he DNF, would be ahead.
Side by side, Malachi on the bottom. Natab's going to get that great run on the high side. Malachi can't quite clear off of 3 and 4. There's that big run for the 4 machine. Can Natab clear? Yes, maybe, no. Can't quite clear into 1 and 2 again, which is where Malachi's just so good down there on the bottom.
Here
13 of A-Shock.
He's going to get that run yet again. He's going to clear the 18.
4 is clear. Will the 18 fall in line, or will he try to still duck to the inside? Headed towards 3, not enough.
He's running a bit lower than the 4, though. Up the track he goes, the 13 to the inside, the 11 for 3rd.
I don't think he's going to clear him this time. I'm talking about the 13 here. I don't think 13 is going to be able to clear the 11 just yet, but, you know, never know. The 11 could catch the wall, cut off the corner, or in the middle of the corner.
That bottom lane is good, but that high side just gets such a big run.
Down the back straightaway, headed towards 3. The 13 falls in line. Now, the 18 trying to get by the 4.
To the inside. Candy. Oh, A-Shock way up into the outside wall.
Will he come down and
we got guys coming down pit road. The 11 of Nacho is going to start the cycle of green flag pit stops. This could change everything.
What happened there? What caused A-Shock to be way up on
Bottom
the
of the
outside
racetrack.
wall?
Here comes Malachi, but Natab's going to get the run. Natab's so good on the high side. Malachi's so good on the bottom of the racetrack. He can't quite send it down in there. Yes, he can. Really trying to get to the back bumper of the 4.
They're basically matching each other's pace. Both having great speed, but one just having more momentum.
Nacho pulling off the pit lane, 1 lap down, possibly going to go for an undercut here. Looks like he actually, yeah, not possibly. He is going for the undercut. Do we see any more takers on the pit lane?
We'll see who comes down. If anybody comes down this time.
Here comes the 18 into the inside. Do we see any more takers? No, we don't. So strange call from Nacho to pit that early.
I don't know why he would go that early. I don't know if he can make it till the end. But as we come up on the halfway bonus, this could be big for the championship. If Natab holds on ahead of Malachi Rodriguez, he could make it so much easier for him to.
If Maynard wins this halfway bonus, he can finish as low as 3rd, so he'll have an extra position as a buffer.
What lap is the halfway bonus?
28, but Malachi says, hey, buddy, I want that halfway bonus.
Natab, he's going to be fighting hard back on the outside against the 18.
Really trying to rip that high side. Big run off the corner for the 4. Outside's just so good.
They're still side by side there.
Oh, I think the 18's coming to pit road. Natab's coming to pit road. The 4.
4 into the pits.
The 4, the 13. The whole
A-Shock's coming down.
The whole field is on the
entire field.
The whole field's coming to pit road except the 18. This could be a devastating. This is a horrible strategy call on Malachi. Let's see the stop on the 4.
Into the pits he goes. What will the stop be? Will he get out fast, or will it be a slow stop?
Right side's up.
Passing him.
Here comes the
this
left.
Could not be good.
Here comes the lefts on the 4. Down goes the jack. Off and away. Remember, they got to drive down that service road. I can expect Rodriguez to come in. Rodriguez is in. Nacho's going to go ahead and take the lead away.
What an undercut move by Nacho, but the question now stands, can he make it?
A-Shock's in the grass.
A-Shock was in the grass trying to rejoin, and the 99 also is trying to unlap himself. So 19 car possibly could go for the win.
As it stands right now, well, I guess once everything cycles out, Natev will be in the lead. A-Shock at second. 07 to Fathom and... Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. The 18 did the 18 pit? Oh, no, he's right there.
18's on pit
18
road.
just pit.
Will he come out ahead or behind the
I
4?
think Nacho is genuinely in the lead.
Nacho's in the lead, and as it stands right now, Natev is the champion. As it stands right now.
This is insane.
This is wild news.
The question is now, when do we see Nacho come down pit road?
Nacho, yeah, we saw they can only make it probably about 15 laps or so on a fuel run as they pit right around lap 5, started coming in around lap 20. This is going to get interesting. Can they make it to the end, or will we have another fuel mileage race much like Kansas?
Remember, Natev won that mileage race. Is he gaining enough? Will the gap close, or is it ending?
Ooh, gained by 4 tenths that lap. That 4 is closing in on this 11.
He won't be able to get the halfway bonus, but that 4 has a ton of pace.
And Malachi Rodriguez is not close, but not far back. And Maynard's almost secured himself that final. Oh, Maynard's in 12th. Maynard got around the 50.
Does that mean Maynard is champion?
I think I'm pretty confident that that 4 truck is going to have to win this race. And he's less than a second.
Unless there's another wreck. Then, and that the 3 is involved in, this could be...
That 4 is likely going to have to win. And, I mean, it looks looking like a piece of cake. I mean, he gained 6 tenths that lap on this 11.
Now he is right there, knocking on his door and about to pounce on that rear bumper of the 11 of Nacho. Here comes the 4 down the
That outside is where the 4 likes it, so he's going to tuck in behind the 11 or make the move on the inside. Oh, well.
The inside he goes.
To the inside he goes, and almost no challenge put up by the 11. Easy pass for Natev. He'll take the lead back.
If the halfway bonus ended just 1 lap later, Natev would have made this so much easier for himself to win it all, but just couldn't gain quite enough in the time frame that he had.
And Natev is really going to have to just hold on. It'll be 15 laps to go at the line. He's got Malachi Rodriguez. Oh, Malachi's in the wall! Malachi Rodriguez, big contact with the outside wall. That's exactly what Natev wants to see.
This is slowing up the pack quite a little bit.
He's going to have to hope that Nacho is able to hold up this 18. And this 13.
If the 18 gets ahead, then with that damage, he might go up the field a little bit.
Oh.
Which will allow Natev
up into the wall! Natev into the outside wall!
Here comes the rest of the field.
Malachi in the outside wall. Natev is fine. Sorry. That's Malachi into the outside wall. Here comes A-Shock. This is all that Natev wants to see.
The entire field side by side behind him, which is allowing him to extend his gap even further. 2 by 2, 3 rows back.
Oh, that 11. It's going to be tight. He's in the wall. Almost gets turned by that 18. And here comes the 13, who is a closing.
A-Shock goes 4. We thought Natev had easily the best car, but now here comes that auto owner's machine.
A-Shock, what do you think happens here?
I think he's muted.
Huh, strange. A little bit of technical difficulty there on the broadcast from A-Shock's end, and we apologize for that, but it's Natev with the lead. A-Shot gained a 10th that lap, but I think the thing is when the 13 pulls side by side with the 4, I don't know if he's going to be able to pass him.
Yeah, I think the 4 just works so much better on that outside lane. You saw him be able to hold the run. You saw him be able to hold off because of that outside lane run.
All right, let's see if he's here. A-Shock, you there?
I'm back.
Oh, sorry. We kind of had some technical difficulties there. Well, the 13 has closed in on the 15. What do you see happening here, A-Shock?
I don't know. Depending on who has newer tires, I missed a lot.
They pitted at the same time.
I don't know. I guess it just depends on who runs the better line, who has the better truck. Honestly, that's what I think. Right now, I feel like the two of them have probably two of the best trucks on the racetrack right now, and they seem to be pretty equal.
Maynard is holding on to 12th. That 50 is so much further off the pace than Maynard is. I'm surprised that he's been able to hold even the small pace that he has.
Yep.
That he is making minimum.
However, these two lappers are they could be a factor here late.
Can Yeti get by Maynard?
That's a possibility. Or could Maynard? Ooh. If that would mean Natev only has to finish second if this 50 can get by the 3.
And he is really trying. The gap has closed immensely in the past few laps.
Here
comes Yeti.
If you ask me what, like between Natev and A-Shock, who has the better car, I'd say they're pretty equal, but I'd say A-Shock's better in the corners, whereas Natev's better on the straights. But he has got
Nacho's on the pit lane. We saw this. He took the undercut, and he's back on the pit lane.
This is really going to mess up his race.
We'll expect the field to come down another 5 to 6 laps, just as they did on that first round of pit stops.
Here comes the 50. This is big.
Yeti to the bottom. If Maynard slides into 13th. Ooh.
Just gets that one on the outside. 50 can't hold with him.
Malachi Rodriguez up in the outside wall yet again.
Once they catch those two lappers of the 50 of Yeti and the 3 of Maynard, if they catch them.
That's a big question, though. If we see another round of green flag pit stops, they might not be a factor, though.
Yeah, but if they do, that could greatly affect the race right now.
Will this 13 make a move down the inside? No,
see, like I said, he's better in the corners, like especially in the center. But on exit, Natev just
pulls away. You can even just with our eyes, you can see how that 4 pulls away on exit.
You see, A-Shock though, he's running a little bit. In 1 and 2, he runs a tiny bit higher up on like in the middle of the corner, and he cuts it down low a tiny bit, a tiny bit. And then
you what you're trying to say.
3 and 4, you see.
They just run kind of a dead even line.
A little lower, tiny bit lower than the 4.
But he also drifts up earlier.
Yeah, but that's what costs him his speed. On the exit of the corner.
Nacho has exited.
That was the by the 3.
The 50 still trying to get by the 3 of Maynard. This could be the race for the championship.
Even though the 50 is not a championship contender, this could decide the championship. Like Juan said,
Yeti's coming down the pit lane, but so is the 3. It's all about who gets to the pit lane first. Does the field? Your leader's coming down the pit lane. This is the money stop. Whoever gets out first. This is going to be the pit stop to decide whether Natev is a champion or whether he'll lose out to the 3 of Maynard just up ahead the pit road.
Natev's
I think
are real right now.
Just a little bit, which will slow him down on the stop, which will mean Natev will get out ahead of.
That 13 is going to need a good stop, and his pit crew has not been the greatest this season.
They've been
13 off and away.
Great stop.
Jack down on the 4. He'll pull out just ahead. He'll pull out just ahead, and Yeti's going to pull out ahead of the 3.
And he has a big gap.
This is big for This is big for Natav. Natav also got a big gap on the 13. Malachi has yet to make his stop.
It's basically whoever gets up to speed at this point. Whoever is fastest onto the gas.
Don't forget that 11 is pulling the undercut. Will Natav have time to get around him?
I think he will, because that 4 just has so much space. He's trying a shorter run. He gained like 3 seconds on that 11 in only like 2 laps.
The 18 has yet to come down the pit lane. There he goes. He's in.
This is
the 07 pulls out. Natav slides in the second spot. I believe the 4 is going to assume the lead.
I think he has enough pace.
Will Natav get past the 07?
Lap car ahead. This is going to complicate things.
Might go another lap down. He's sitting on the racing line, though.
Sitting on Nacho's preferred line. That's also Natav's preferred line.
Here comes the 4, though.
There's Malachi Rodriguez just now pulling off the pit lane.
See the 13
gaining on the 4, though.
The 11 going to get around the 3. No issue. Never mind. Maynard really wants this championship.
Oh, goes the 3.
What happens when the 4 and the 3 race each other?
I think they are going to battle so hard. Now Nacho's trying to run a little bit lower. He's on the middle lane instead of the high lane now.
Does Natav have time? It'll be 10 laps to go at the line.
Question
I don't think he has to win it. I think he can still win the championship.
Maynard's in the wall! Maynard up into the wall!
Coming off turn 4.
In a wall!
Big contact to the outside wall for the 3.
Here comes the 4 now.
As long as
to the inside! Does Maynard? How hard is Maynard going to race him here? Maynard at the bottom of the racetrack! Nothing, Maynard! Maynard can't do anything! Natav is clear!
A-Shock not gonna get stuck up behind that 3 truck. Natav in the wall!
Natav's in the wall! Big problem for the 4! Here comes Maynard to the inside!
Back to that. He's falling right behind the 4 truck. As long as Natav can stay ahead of the 13 of A-Shock, he's got this championship.
Hey,
sorry, I had some technical difficulties there.
yeah, if, A-Shock, could you, just look for a sec? To the bottom, here comes Natav. Trying to get around the lap truck of the 50. The 13 and the 11 side by side.
The 13 down, looking to the inside of the 11, looks like he's gonna get it. He is on fresher tires.
A-Shock, did you see?
One
Thought they made a sick new costume.
Listen, I'll look when we finish first. The 13 of A-Shock.
No, you need. It's before we finish. You need to look before we finish. Natav trying to pull away.
Natav, he's got the lead. All he has to do is either finish this race first or second to win this race, to win the championship.
I don't know. Is it safe enough to say he's locked it up?
I don't know.
I think it might be. Also, sorry for my technical difficulties. I'm trying my best to stay with them.
Natav trying to pull away as much as he can with just 6 laps to go in season 1.
He's gaining a little bit. That run that 13 has going down the backstretch. 13 of A-Shock looking for his first career win here. Will he be able to get it done, or will he not be able to catch Natav in time?
Natav going for his 3rd win of season 1. The 13 going for his first of his career. 5 laps to go from the Miami Speedway.
Right now, I feel it looks like the 13 just all around has the better truck. Whatever they did on pit road that last pit cycle, Ooh, it worked to perfection.
Come on.
Here
Look at
comes
that.
the
Hold on.
13.
He's gonna be on Natav's back bumper here.
Here comes the 13, but that 4's so good on corner exit. He's gonna pull away. You can see, just pulls away that tiny little bit.
4
Not
laps.
really.
4 to go from the Miami Speedway. Remember, the lowest Natav can finish is the 2nd position. Here comes the 13 to the inside.
13 looking to the inside of Natav.
Nothing he can do. It's pulling. Natav gonna get that run, pull away a little bit, out of striking distance.
Slimmest of margins. 13 Vaishak gonna close the gap a little bit there.
3 laps to go at the line.
Hey, he is there. If Natav makes so much as one little mistake or skims the wall a little bit, A-Shock will be there to capitalize.
Even if A-Shock does not take the checkered flag, 2nd place will be his best career finish.
Yes, and he has
Almost inside, but that 4's still clear. To the inside of the 4. Can Natav hold on? He's just got to hold on 2 laps.
Natav's gonna
Off
get
the
that
4,
run.
he's gonna. Can he clear the 13 before they get to 1 and 2? Yes, he will. 2 laps to go.
A-Shock's gonna be
This
there.
is so exciting. The battle for the win. If A-Shock gets by him, we'll need champion.
We'll have a first-time winner and a first-time champion.
Down the back stretch for the penultimate time through 3 and 4. Does A-Shock have anything for the 4 machine?
A-Shock might get to commentate his first ever win as a 4.
Off of 4, white flag.
He's there. He is on his back bumper. He is intimidating the hell out of the 4 truck in Natav.
Natav has had an up and down season. Natav trying to go for his 3rd career win. Ace trying to hold off A-Shock. It's been a wild 10 races through 3 and 4. Will the 13 get to him is the question. No, he won't be able to. Off of corner number 4, Natav is an LRN Sim Series champion.
And what a way to do it. Holding off the 13 of A-Shock in an intense.
The 50 finished ahead of the 3 and by off of points. Natav is your Season 1 LRN Sim Series champion. 3 wins on the season. 6 top 5s. And an absolute amazing battle there to end it out.
That was a great battle. I feel like if they had just I'd say 10 more laps, A-Shock probably would have passed him.
I'm sure even A-Shock is not happy or is not sad about that. Career best 2nd place finish, an amazing battle with the 4. Let's go ahead and dial up the driver of the 13. A-Shock, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. I got you guys in the booth. How are you?
All right, we're doing pretty good there. A hell of a battle at the end there with the 4 machine. How you feeling?
Feel great. Great run. We had a great truck. It's a shame it's a shame that we weren't able to win it, but to come up P2, best result of the season, best result of my career. So it's good to have that. And in testing, we've been bad fast in testing, so we'll hope for next year to get our first win.
All right, and while we're here, I'd also just like to take a moment to thank all of you fans watching at home. Without you guys, we would have not been able to pull this off, and it just makes me so happy to conclude the season. And Natav's going to get it done with 3 wins. And that's something special. I don't think anyone's mad about that one. And
I think that 4 was the most deserving champion. I think he was the best driver this season.
And shame for Maynard. Lost it pretty early in the going. And Natav just put up a very good performance there.
That was really good.
Great drive.
Pitch
and that 13 was there, man. Watch out for
Yeah,
them
he
in
was.
Daytona. The battle at the beach is coming your way soon. Season 2 is going to be better, crazier, and we're going to have 5 more races and a chase. It's going to get wild. All right, to the fans at home, thank you. To the drivers, thank you for signing up. I can't say thank you enough. The LRN Sim Series has grown Llama Racing Network oh so much. And I think even A-Shock, co-owner of the LRN Sim Series, on behalf of both of us, I definitely want to give out a big thank you to all of you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for being so great.
Well, Fusion, A-Shock, final thoughts on the race and the season.
Great race, great way to end the season. Great battle there in the last laps between the 13 and the 4. You know, congratulations to the four team. They really deserved it. They had a really good season. I mean, if the 13 would have won today, we could have been celebrating we could have been celebrating a first-time champion and a first-time winner. But still, though, second place finish. Congratulations to the 4 team.
And ATAV definitely going to go down in the LRN history books as the first ever champion. Fusion, got anything else to say?
I second everything that A-Shock said. Great race, great finish, incredible season. Not the best season for myself, but it was sure fun to watch and commentate over all those races. Thank you, Llama, for having me on for all those races, and I hope to see y'all again in Season 2.
Season 2 is just around the corner. We expect to start sometime just in November. So don't go anywhere, folks, because we sure as heck are not. And for the last time in the first season of the LRN Sim Series, thanks everybody. Thanks everyone for watching. Till we meet again.